after this little intro, you're going to see about 8 seconds of a clip that I stole from a YouTuber who lives in Las Vegas and makes a lot of stuff, posts a lot of stuff about the industry. I will then link to 2 very recent videos of his, which will flesh out what I'm going to talk about. But here's the 8-second clip, and then I'll be back.
Sitting down on the casino floor with their styrofoam Circle K cooler, mixing drinks out on the casino floor. And I don't think I've ever seen that before.
What the clip is it's a group of people with a cooler mixing their own drinks on the casino floor. It may not seem like a big deal to you, but to me, this is the straw that broke the camel's back, that if a casino allows this on the casino floor, that they've lost control of their casino. Yeah, do you let people bring coolers into the room? Of course you do. I have. But to mix drinks on the casino floor, I think Vegas is making tactical mistakes in how they run their business. The primary business, which is gambling. In watching the 2 clips I'm going to link to, I'll surmise it. People don't feel safe on the Strip anymore. People don't feel safe in Vegas. You don't really see this in the media too much, but somebody was stabbed in the Venetian recently. There's been physical fights in the casinos, on the casino floor. There's been a couple of shootings on the literal Strip, on the sidewalk. The media has traditionally not reported on casino crime because it's bad for business. But if you knew, well, I've read a number of casino employee stories where you'd just be stunned about how many people jump off the roof of the casino after losing all their money on the tables. Anyway, for something like this to even be on the news, to me means it's just the tip of the iceberg. So that's one reason people don't feel safe. Tied into that is the assaultive beggars on the Strip. When you walk down the sidewalk, you are relentlessly harassed for money, and or people try to give you stuff and then demand, like a CD, and then they won't take it back and they hassle you for money. Just relentless hassling of people just trying to enjoy Las Vegas. These nurses that dress up in their they're not nurses, they're frauds in their little nursing uniforms. I scream at them the most. I haven't been to Vegas in a while, obviously, so that's a problem. 3 is, and I've read a great many comments about this. People who say, I've gone to Vegas for years, every year, and I'm never going again because they're being nickel and dimed to death. Let's say your room's $100. Well, almost every strip hotel tax on the resort fee. That could be $5, that could be $50, that could be $100. So they lie about how much your room is. They say, okay, yeah, it's a $100 room, and you get there, and there's $50 worth of resort fees. They also, a guy said he paid $8.50 for a beer, a Coors Light, in the bottle. It's like, not just nickel and diming, but being gouged. People don't feel like they're being gouged. And look, I'm not saying that the mafia are the greatest goddamn human beings in the world. I love mafia movies, but I don't think I'm romanticizing the mafia or the mafia life. The mafia are fucking criminals, and they all need to be in goddamn prison forever. So don't misunderstand me when I tell you this. But it's not just my opinion. A great many people commented this in the comments of this of the 2 clips that I'm going to show you, is that when the mafia ran it, they knew how to run a casino. They knew the casino business. They either lost led or broke even on rooms and food and drinks at the bar because they knew that drunk, happy people gamble more at on the casino floor. Casinos used to make their money gambling, not with all this other stuff, hotel, drink, and food. That was just to get you in the door. Now, because the goddamn bean counters have taken over, every component of your stay in Las Vegas has got to generate an acceptable profit. So they gouge you on the rooms, they gouge you on the food, they gouge you on the drinks. They've tightened the slot machines. Again, comments of, I play slots and I hardly won anything, and I burned through my money. Or I walk through the casino and I don't hear anybody winning. They've got it so tightened down that people just aren't enjoying themselves. So you've got just 1,000 reasons why, especially if you're from California, the hell you just go to the Indian casinos on the reservation. They know how to run a business. Also, the clientele isn't as polite maybe as they used to be, especially after the lockdown ended. People in tip-necessary jobs at the casino, servers, food servers, drink servers, valets, are not getting tipped because the quality of guest has lessened. They are much ruder, much more abrasive, much more demanding, and they're fundamentally changed from a usually fairly good clientele to an asshole clientele. And so the people in the industry who are tip dependent are taking a beating. So I think Vegas is, I'm not saying they're in trouble, they're going to close the shops and bulldoze down 5 miles of the Las Vegas Strip, but they're asleep at the wheel. I don't know what to tell you. Vegas, the last time I went to Vegas, well, my memory's mush here, but the time I went to Vegas with the plaintiff, it was in February. We were going to go to the NASCAR until I told her how much the NASCAR was, and she said, oh, fuck that, let's go to Vegas. So we went to Death Valley for a couple days, and then we went to Vegas. And we took the shuttle down to the Strip, and she had a good time. She gambled and she did her thing, but it didn't interest me anymore. Not even the people watching was good. I didn't enjoy myself. And I realized, none of this appeals to me anymore. I guess I've turned into the old dude at the end of the block who screams, "Get off my lawn." I'm so disappointed. I don't know about Laughlin, and I don't know about Reno. I do know that the last times I've been to Reno, downtown is empty. I think the tribal casinos are really hurting Reno more than anyone else. Thunder Valley had an ad when they opened, a billboard, and actually TV advertising. Now that I think of it, it showed a car tire and wheel with snow chain on it, and it said, "You don't have to chain up to see us." And I thought that was extremely pointed. I never went to Reno in the winter because I don't know how to, or I didn't know how to drive in the snow. I didn't have chains. The stories of 12-hour traffic jams. I thought, I like to gamble, but not that much. So I think Vegas is in trouble. I think they're, the mafia would never have allowed any of this. They would have just not allowed it. I know you think, well, gee, how? Well, it's the mafia. You pull your pants down in the casino, you're going to end up with your arms sticking out of the Nye County desert. It's just, they would never, ever have allowed this. And I just think it's bad for business. So, there you go.